Alrighty then, everybody. So it's your old pal Cape Joel, and we are back again for part 2 of Telltale series Batman. And episode 2 is entitled Children of Arkham. That's a hell of a title, so let's get right on into it and see what it is all about. I'm sure, as with most Telltale games, it'll start by, recapping what you might have missed in the first 3 parts. Which I wish you didn't miss it, because I will be having a playlist ready so you can go back and re-enjoy all of it.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door.
Penguin was Euro trashy.
Starts. Make sure you're on the right side.
Yeah, he was being a bit of a dick.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us.
Harvey wants to get elected. He was also being a dick. Everyone was just kind of being a dick to me, honestly.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor.
The game chugged a little bit because it's a Telltale game and I can't ever tell what's a problem with my recording and what's just a technical problem with the game.
Carmine Falcone?
Oh, he was a dick. Of all the dicks, he was the dickest.
From Gotham's biggest crime family?
I remember that. I remember that happened.
Knew which hands to shake.
He also knew which hands to jab, but that's another story. Waka waka.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Catwoman was surprisingly the least dickish. She was alright, I guess. She was fine-ish.
I bet.
Ow, except for that. That was admittedly pretty lame.
This is Selina.
Oh, but dissension in the ranks, don't you know?
How many?
All sorts of stuff happened.
I'd have to count the pieces.
The dead Alfred, the super dead.
Falcone's calling card.
Alright, here. Well, you remember what happened.
The chemicals. Where
There we go. You all remember what happened. Oh, damn it, that just pauses it.
are they? We're all being played.
I legitimately can't fast forward past this. Well, that's good to know.
Where's the money?
Ah, well, it's almost near the end. Yeah, we had an awesome fight, but then we learned some dark secrets about the Wayne family, potentially.
The Waynes.
Maybe they
are
weren't
the
as
biggest
good.
gangsters in Gotham.
And Bruce did not take it well. I mean, he never takes anything well, but he really didn't take this well. He was just a big old mess is what he was. I tell you what. None of bat loading. I know, Telltale, this many games in, I'm well aware that your thing adapts to how I play it, and it's tailored for me, but never as tailored as you might think. But tailored in interesting ways, but still pretty good. I know it's fashionable to kind of shit on Telltale, especially after they fired a bunch of their employees recently, but I still like them for what it's worth. I like there's a company that puts story first and whose writers really understand a franchise and really get in there. Rainy Night in Gotham, also known as Night in Gotham.
You don't have to do this.
Oh, we're in Crime Alley. Of course we're in Crime Alley.
Master Bruce.
Yeesh. Yeesh. Always with the Crime Alley. Always with the dead parents. Oh, at 5:30 a.m. Nothing good happens at 5:30 a.m. I'm only going to bed sometimes at 5:30.
The news was upsetting for both of us.
More for some than others,
You
Al.
should see this.
Ugh.
I know you come here.
That's
for
not the
Sergeant
best
Bruce.
headline.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away.
Trashing my
It's
family,
also
you hid
public
this for
and
me.
messy.
This can't be true.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
Ouch. My pride, my psyche.
I've been
Ow.
dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
I'd hope you died before that.
I want to hear it from you. The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce.
Uh-huh.
You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises.
What we're saying is rich people are shit.
That kind of money.
I'm not
taints you.
corrupt. You kept their secret. Yeah, I'm not
My
corrupt.
money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
Yeah, really. You're like the 1% of the 1% who aren't
Bruce, the
douchards.
wheels of politics. Falcone was
And
the
even
muscle.
then, you're kind of a douchard.
Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Yeah, they work together. Tell me more.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Yeah, at
Father
least
was a
if you're
good
gonna be,
man
you
in
know,
many
evil rich
ways.
people, just, you know, skim from the retirement fund. Don't get into bed with the mob.
I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
Ooh.
But then, they were killed.
And
You
my objections
were
kind of
all
dried
alone.
up.
And I just couldn't walk out the door.
So in a way, it's
Everything
your
I did,
fault,
everything
Bruce.
I've ever done was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Oh, I can always forgive you, Alfred. We're still family. You let me down. I'm not ready
How
yet.
could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred gets a pass for life.
I won't let you
Because
down
he's
again.
Alfred. I would love to know the people who didn't forgive Alfred in this game, the heartless
This
monsters.
is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father.
Oh shit.
I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne.
You
He was
sound like you
simply
know
too
him
well
too.
known, Too big. Yet, there
Chill
it
didn't
was.
know him. My father had enemies. Someone got careless. Yeah.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging.
Yet now I
In
don't
20
think that
years,
anymore.
you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
Well, usually in the canons where his
That's
parents
wrong.
were connected criminals,
Sometimes
the
we
murder
block out
is a
things we
lot
don't
more
want
than a
to face.
mugging. Which I don't know if I
Maybe there
like
was
that
some
version of the
detail
story. I
I
like the
overlooked.
simplicity of just a good old-fashioned mugging, and it seems like a lot of writers have tried to go back to that well and change it up. Ooh, now I get to relive my parents' horrible murder. What fun this will be. But careful game, you're dropping frame rates all over the place. I'm just trying to walk across.
I want him standing here.
Even what Joe Chill looks like changes from, like, you know,
What
continuity
would
to
the
continuity.
Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Send him to jail. Yeah, ask
I
him
will
why.
Ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
And there's never a good
He was
answer.
stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill.
Oh, so he's
Bruce.
already dead. That's an interesting thing too. What happens to Joe Chill after he kills the Wayne? Sometimes he's never caught. Sometimes he goes to jail and dies in jail. Sometimes he eventually gets released. Which Dan Slott actually did a really good story in one of the comics connected to the animated series where he actually came out but lived the rest of his life in fear that Bruce Wayne would use his money to, you know, seek revenge on him. Oh,
He just
man.
wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible.
Too bad
Sadly,
he wasn't honest.
he was mistaken.
I wanted to be like him. Yeah, I wanted to be
I was
like
going
him.
to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
This is cool to let you choose how Bruce remembers his parents' death. That's really awesome, actually. And you see, it's reasons like this that Telltale is so good. And I think they're doing this better than they did like Wolf Among Us, where the interesting thing about that is unlike Walking Dead, where they were dealing with original characters, in there you were dealing with established characters, and there's few characters more established than Batman, so it's nice to give you this opportunity to frame how your Batman does
Saw
this.
it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce.
Oh.
Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Oh, well, hot
I
damn.
never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Bet you feel guilty now, huh? It was a special screening just for you. You just had to see Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo, on the big screen, didn't you, Bruce? You loved your Rob Schneider movies. You loved them too much.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
Yeah.
And after that,
Nothing.
there
Knew
are
it.
considerable gaps in that recollection.
You know, the human memory is actually one of the least trustworthy things ever.
I want to know.
We're constantly remembering things wrong, and remembering the wrong aspects of stuff. Oh shit. Now who has a mind palace? I made fun of Penguin for having a Sherlock mind palace. This is a total mind palace. Relive past memories, see it from every angle. Take the gun, leave the cannoli.
They told me you had it coming.
Well, that doesn't sound like a mugging at all. I wonder, would that change depending on what I picked earlier on? If so, that's very clever and adds to a lot of replayability.
No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Was the game supposed to look like that, or was that the game freaking out a little bit? I don't know. Again, I can't tell what's artistic and intentional and what's Telltale fucking up. This game's been out for a bit, too. That's another reason I never play Telltale games until they're done. Because I want to see them get a couple bug fixes. Oh, there's the broken pearls again. Yeah, not only did Batman hate guns after that, but he hated yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Maybe not.
Bruce, are you all right?
No, I was having
Wasn't a
flashbacks.
bug. They were assassinated.
Okay, it makes it sound like it was going to be an
Corporal
assassination
Falcone
regardless.
knows why.
Late title card, late title card. Broken memories. Aw, that's sad. You're sad, Batman. You're the sad man. Yeah, that was a cool little thing. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I wondered if it would change with my choices, or if that was always what you were going to come to, regardless. Meanwhile, at the precinct. That's what this game needs. It needs a Super Friends guy telling us, meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, also known as the police station, cops were eating donuts. Wow, Renee Montoya is not very nice in this game, is she?
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many...
Oh, hey, it's that dude I fucked up earlier.
Don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you. But this could land us both in hot
Oh,
water.
David Kaplan
I pulled all
is
the
a different
strings I had with the
Kaplan.
lieutenant.
I got that wrong.
Better not come back to bite us.
Yeah, you owe me after
You owe
fucking
me,
up that other
Harvey,
thing.
And now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Oh,
I'll settle for
nah.
a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
Weren't you the one who invited him to the party? You don't want to
I'm
know
all
if
for
Falcon had
blind
my parents.
support.
It's
This is a
personal.
personal matter, Harvey.
Yeah, that's
Fine,
nice and
fine,
vague.
don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us.
I don't know if I should have
Headlines taking
trusted
away from
you
my debate with Hill.
as much as I do
Gentlemen.
Harvey.
We
Considering you're
finally
gonna
put
become a villain.
Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Oh,
I'm
hey.
sorry. Information?
Oh, yeah.
What information?
He didn't know that.
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I was gonna tell
Sorry,
you.
Harvey. I was going to tell you.
Would tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
You kept your secrets, I
a
kept mine.
catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Well, I'm getting off on the wrong foot with Harvey in this episode, that's for sure. But like I said, he's gonna become a
Job bringing
villain.
in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not
Again.
getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
I like
Mr.
Renee's
Wayne,
in this.
Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is.
Oh, that's funny. Renee
Thanks,
likes Bruce but hates Batman. Don't you try and seduce her,
Falcone
Bruce.
in for a
Your
reason.
wilds have no power
So
on
lucky He
her.
didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back.
You could tell that,
He
huh?
cares about doing the right thing.
I think he's a freak. We're lucky to have. Batman's a
Whoever
hero.
he is behind the mask. Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
That's what cops are for, Gordon thinks to himself.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Can I have a phone book to beat him with? Maybe a sack of sweet Valencia oranges that won't leave a bruise? I'd feel safer if I had those. Man, they love the late title cards in this, don't they? All that to get to episode 2. They're breaking some records for late title cards. I played the new Assassin's Creed this week. Man, that one's like a chapter-long late title card. But who are the children of Arkham? I don't know.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Boo. Now don't make me empty your bedpan on your head.
My own wife can't get in to see me.
Damn right I got
Good
clapped.
thing I'll be out of here in a week.
Piss off the wrong
Just
guy.
like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
Sure, this is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sew me back together.
Because he was a doctor, yeah. That's very
That's
Earth
right.
2 continuity.
Tommy and I were close.
Tommy, not Thomas.
More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Now let's put all our cards on the table.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
Don't say
I thought you had
that.
figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Yeah, then why did you only come to me 20 years later?
Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
Yes, give me some much-needed
There it is.
backstory.
Now I got you hooked.
You kind of do.
Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city.
We were the 3
Still do.
amigos.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Oh, more power play shit. Oh, are they gonna tell me how much morphine I can give him? Can I give him like too much morphine and fucking kill him? Hurt him? He's already hurt. I'm not gonna be a jerk about it. I would be Frank Miller's Batman if I did. I'm gonna be doing a nice
40
Batman
years I
run.
keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
Well, it's nice to know you knew
Should
that I
never
could
know
have
the
done
whole
that.
story.
Basically.
How
right.
much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you
I need
coherent.
you coherent, or you would be gone already.
There you go. Firm but fair.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
Oh, what are you implying?
You got more of her in you, tell the truth.
You took her from me. Yeah. I'm not gonna
There's
say
a
anything.
kindness in you.
I'm gonna let him keep talking.
Care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
And
She
awkward
was the
silence.
only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
I could have
But
said
you
that.
really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out.
I love
I
that term,
never
button.
ordered that hit on your parents.
That who
Who
did?
did?
I'm one
You
step ahead of
can't
this
trust
game.
anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh shit.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Well, that was unexpected. That was really
Had to
unexpected.
die.
Was that Renee who did that?
Hands in the air! Stand down!
What's with all the
Get a
shit on
doctor!
your face?
Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Well, I guess I could have hurt Falcone then. You couldn't have ratted on me, huh? I'm gonna guess she wasn't in her right mind when she did that just there, just now. That seemed perhaps a tad excessive. And then what happens? Now it gets really awkward.
We are in deep shit.
No, you think?
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Yes,
Close.
something
We
was
were
wrong with her.
this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
The woman who nudged you?
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Man, they're playing fast
Just
and loose
doesn't
with
make any
characters you
sense.
know you would never expect
She'd never do
Montoya to
anything
do
to hurt the
that.
department.
Falcone's case.
Hey, where's
was
Bullock?
justice
Is
for
Bullock in these
1,000
games?
unnamed victims.
Don't tell me, let me
How could
find
this
out.
PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement
you
saying that we
spin
have the
it?
shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need
Yeah.
the facts first.
Don't politic
The
this.
simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Yeah, I
Then we
guess you're
need
right.
the complex facts. Like how
I
and
like
why.
that, Jim.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
What are you gonna tell his lawyers? He's not shot. We swear he isn't shot.
Tell me if she says anything.
Oh, you got it,
I have to know
Jimbo.
why she did this.
Oh, you got it. I'll do that.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Super murdered. Not just regular murdered.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Send it to my bat pad.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
It's gonna get weird. It's gonna get very weird. I'm gonna put this black light on her face, test for fluids. And we'll be testing for fluids when we come back in the next episode. I figure this is a good enough place to stop it. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, favorite. Trying to get this channel up to 10,000 views, so when I do, I can turn monetization on, which would be nice. Give me an extra little income stream. So with that, everyone, this has been Cape Joel, and be sure to join me next time when we'll be playing more of this. Bye-bye.